Good morning, students. Today I will teach you next paragraph. I told you about Jim McPherson and Hans Wolf in previous paragraph. Before joining the army, he used to play the cello in an orchestra. Hans Wolf and Jim had been a school teacher in Dorset. Hans lied that he knew Dorset well. In fact, he had read about the place in Thomas Hardy's novel Far from the Madding Crowd. The students see ahead, see, oh, Dorset, he smiled. I know this place. I knew it very well. We shared my ration and his excellent sauce, and we talked Coney. How we talked, he spoke almost perfect English, but it turned out that he had never set foot in Dorset, never been to England. The students, I told you that Hans Wolf was speaking perfect English. In this way, he was talking about Dorset, but he never went to Dorset. Only he read about Dorset in books, means Thomas Hardy's novel Far from the Madding Crowd. His favorite writer was Thomas Hardy. His favorite book, Far from the Madding Crowd, so out there is no man's land. Far from the madding crowd, so out there is no man's land. We talked of Bathsheba, Gravilloch, and Sergeant Troy and Dorset. He had a wife and one son born just 6 months ago. As I looked about me, there were huddles of khaki and grey everywhere, all over no man's land, smoking, laughing, talking, drinking, eating. Hans Wolf and I shared what was left of our wonderful Christmas cake. Coney, he thought the Maggi pun was the best he had ever tasted. I agreed. We agreed about everything. He was my enemy. There never was a Christmas party like it, Coney. The students say, here I told you Hans lied that he knew Dorset well. In fact, he had read about that place in Hardy's novel Far from the Madding Crowd. The soldiers from the rival camps smoked, laughed, drank, and feasted. Hans said that he liked the marzipan, the sweets covering on Jim's bread. He wrote in the letter that he had never seen or imagined a Christmas party like that. Then someone I don't know who brought out a football. Grey coats were dumped in piles to make goal posts, and the next thing we knew, it was Tommy against Fritz out in the middle of no man's land. Hans Wolf and I looked on and cheered, clapping our hands and stamping our feet to keep out the cold as much as anything. There was a moment when I noticed our breaths mingling in the air between us. He saw it too and smiled. Jim McPherson, he said after a while, I think this is how we should resolve this war. A football match, no one dies in football match, no children are orphaned, no babies become widow. In this way, they enjoyed, they played football match. Both agreed on one point: the countries should have better resolved their disputes by playing a football or cricket match, because no one dies in a match, whereas war leaves behind orphans and widows. Thank you, students. I will teach you. We will meet tomorrow and I will teach you next paragraph. Thank you. Have a good day.